Hello, this is Crowface, but you can call me Christopher. We're going to discuss dimensions 1 through 10 in terms of the game of chess, a regular game of chess consisting of two players alternating turns, moving their pieces, trying to capture each other's king, and win the game. Behind me is a list of terms that we are going to represent for each dimension. And I want to apologize for the video quality, but at the same time, I like the fact that it's rugged. It reminds me that we're in the trenches trying to have a better understanding of this, which I fully believe that we can. I'm going to bring the video camera a little closer to the term so that we could take a look at it. All right, and we'll get right to it because see how these videos can sneak up on you. Next minute, it's 10 minutes have passed. I want to thank everybody who's reviewed and discussed this with me. When we can get these terms down, using the game of chess is very informative and gets us used to applying these common terms that we're used to in not so common ways. All right, so we're up here. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to start at 3D, 1D, 2D, even up to 3D. Okay, would be considered the board, the pieces, whatnot. So 3D with a little bit of 4D or with some amount of 4D will allow us to make moves. Okay, so in how we're going to represent this is, let's say, I just want to show you, MOV is move, PP is particular piece, 1 REG, G, 1 regular game. All right, POS is possible. So in 3D, with some amount of 4D ability, okay, we can move a piece on the chess game. When we move that piece, okay, one particular move of one particular piece, let's say the pawn, for example, of one regular game of chess equals 3D. All right? So let's say in that one regular game of chess, I move that pawn for the entire game. For that one game, I moved that pawn that we're talking about, that one particular piece, I moved it, let's say, 10 times before I lost it. All right, well, it's a lot, but nevertheless, I moved it, for example, I moved it 10 times. All right, so if you wanted to represent that piece in 4D, what we would say is all the moves of that one particular piece, okay, for that one regular game of chess, that would be 4D. We're right here now, and that's how it's all the moves of one particular piece of one regular game of chess equals 4D. All right? Now, 5D would be all the possible moves of one particular piece of one regular game of chess. All the possible moves. Why is this? Let me I have right here, okay, this is, I'm all winging this, but we all can wing this. These are some common terms or definitions for the way we currently define dimensions. So for 5D, 4D is one specific timeline, birth to future self. We've heard that before, one specific timeline. That's our pawn and all of its moves for that game. That's its timeline. All of its moves, all of that particular piece's moves for that one game, that's its timeline. So they say 5D is branching of the timeline to different futures. Branching of the timeline. So for that one piece, it branches, okay? It branches to different results in the end. All that's saying is that, okay, possible. That means possible. It's possible moves. And those are all the branches. In other words, I could have moved that pawn perhaps a couple of different spaces or captured a couple of different things, and they would have produced different results. But we're still talking about that pawn, that particular piece, and we're still talking about one, okay, regular game of chess. Just one. Okay, let's say we could have played 5 regular games of chess. Okay, we're talking about one right now. All right? 5D. In fact, what? Step 6D folds between the timelines, enabling one to disappear from one time and reappear in another. All right. 5D. That was 6D. 6D. So, folds between the timeline. If you fold between, watch this. If you fold between the timelines, okay, that means you're considering two timelines. Let's say, for example, you want to fold between the two timelines. Remember, we just said for this example, one timeline of one piece. If you want to fold, okay, to another timeline, okay, then you might be talking about another piece's line, okay? If you want to fold, okay, to another point or a different version of that one piece's line, that's branching, okay? So, and branching, okay, is 5. 5 is branching. But if you want to fold to a different timeline, different timelines in our example would be the different pieces. Each piece is a timeline, so different. So we would be at 6D. 6D, can you see it?